Blessed love. How you guys doing tonight? Welcome to Caribbean Culture and Lifestyle. Welcome. All right, tonight we're just gonna talk about different things. No special topics tonight. We're just gonna talk about different topics and see where it goes. But on this platform, we try to highlight different islands and their culture. So if anyone wanna share the culture of their island, they can always email me and we can talk about it. All right, so you can come up and you could share the culture, the way you grow up, the type of food. All right, so yes, I appreciate each and every one. I'm going to play this video right here. So let's do it. All right. Hey, Fifi Johnny, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? What a beautiful day. Today was just an amazing day, beautiful as ever. I count every day regardless to whatever, you just count it, just able to wake up and walk outside, look outside. You got to just count it as a win and a blessing at the same time. All right, because sometimes not many people able to get up and walk outside, and you know what I'm saying. So just got to give thanks and praise. You know what I mean, to be able to get up and walk around and you know doing your garden. But tonight I wanna, before I go on, I wanna shout out a couple channel tonight. Before I go anywhere, I want to shout out a couple channel tonight, and I think there's some interesting. Okay, that's wonderful. Hope you. Yes, I'm doing well. I'm doing awesome. Feeling good. Yes. Yes. So yeah, I want to shout out a couple channel tonight, and this channel is basically people from the island, and they maintain the same lifestyle. They grow the food, they some really the animal, whether it's chicken, turkey, and if you are abroad and you're watching this channel, please check out this channel because you can learn so much. Because even though you are abroad, you mightn't be in your country, But if you're abroad and you have some space, well, and I say abroad, I mean overseas, and you have some space, you could actually learn from these people and myself as well to grow something. So you could be motivated. So you have a space, or even you in the islands. Even you in the islands, this video could motivate you that you could get out there and start growing something, because in the older time, we realize people used to walk the land. People used to live off the land in my grandmother and parents' time. They was actually walking off the land. And now we realize that kind of dip real low. People are really using the land like before. And why a lot of people is not using the land, some people use the land for a way of surviving, meaning eating, able to sell, pay the bills, and these kind of stuff. And the market for their product is they're not getting the sale, so a lot of people stop. And at the same time, a lot of people also stop because it's been melting away for years, and now it's get to a place now where people comfortable in buying canned stuff. People comfortable with that now in the island, and that was a strange thing in the early time. Yes. Hello, my journey to success. How you doing? So yes, I wanna. You have Fifi Johnny. Fifi Johnny, maybe you should put your link in the chat. Put up your link. We have Fifi Johnny, and Fifi Johnny from the island, and she basically grow food, she really turkey. And I just feel like you could learn a lot from her. You know what I'm saying? If you're, whether you're in the island, whether you are abroad, and see a woman doing it too, yes. You know what I mean? Seeing a woman help putting in the work, that can motivate woman as well. To show the woman them, yes, you can do it also. Not just a man. The woman can do it also. We also have my channel as well. Okay, that's Fifi Johnny channel, so you guys can always check her out. You also have my channel as well, where I continue the way that we grow food in the old time. I maintain that for years, so you can always check out my channel as well, because I have a different channel than this one. Thanks so much for shout out and all. And that's no problem. Thank you. Yes. So you could also follow my channel as well, which is this link here. That's my channel too. You could learn something as well from there. All right. So how you guys doing today? Hey, my journey to success. AKA, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes, tonight we're gonna just have, we always do topic, and we always do different kind of topic and different kind of things. But tonight we're just gonna have some conversation. Just talk. We just hope that people can start joining us, and especially from the island, joining us, and then willing to share the culture and the lifestyle and the fruits they eat, the name of the fruits they eat, the way they grow the food. You know, they used to go to the river and wash their clothes, or they used to get up and jog water, which almost all the islands, Grenada, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Daman, all these places, I believe, went through that process of getting up in the morning, same culture, getting up in the morning to jog that water for them to drink, or for them to bathe, and maybe to give to the animal, or maybe to wet their garden. But I know almost every island went through that process. Yes. Hey boy, Blue, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes. So the islands, I'm gonna play another video. I'm gonna play the video that I now open with, and it's basically, it have the St. Vincent flag on it, but it's basically, I'm sure that everyone from the island could relate to this. Yes, let me play this. Let me play this, right? I'm sure everyone from the island could relate to this. Give me 1 second, guys. You guys seeing me clear? Is the internet good? Is the internet good? Let me know, okay? The internet feel laggy tonight. I don't know what is going on here tonight. Give me a second, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. But the internet feel a little saggy tonight. Okay. Let me see. All right. The internet kind of saggy. I want to go do anything, and then next thing I can't continue. So I'll leave it like that. But yes, you know, a lot of things going on today in the world today, and is one thing I've realized. Okay, thank you, thank you. What I'm getting to realize is, and you know, we've been talking about this a lot on the other channel. We've been talking about it a lot, and about food, you know, prepping, growing food. And what I get to realize is people not really growing food like before. And people more looking for you to send a barrel down for them instead of grow food these days. And it's kind of strange, because when you know that the way you when you grow up, you see how people was thriving pretty well off of the land, and then into the world, it's like nobody want to walk the land anymore. Everybody want food out the can. I was watching a video where the island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where they say 90%, they was interviewing the person through the supermarket, and they say 90% of the food in the supermarket is import product. I mean, think about it. 90% of the food in the supermarket is import product. And when I hear that, I say, please, no. But it's true. Because while they're taking the camera around, you realize, yes, you realize all you see in is import product. You see what I'm saying? All you're seeing is import product. You're barely seeing anything. And many people gonna tell you that, oh, it's too expensive, because the thing is, right? The thing is, and this is happening to all. Yes, it is. It is. When you talk to some people about it, some people say, well, it's too expensive. The local food is too expensive. But you see, you're getting the natural rich foods, natural food. You say it's too expensive. So you rather buy the one in the can because it's cheaper, right? But when you look on building a country or building the country you in, you're not thinking. Because if you living off that's all you buying. You buying import product into your country. It doesn't matter where you are. If you striving off an import product and the local is not, you're not buying from the local. You got to remember, when you buy from the local, the money circulate. That all the money circulate right back there. When you buy from the import, maybe 5% of that money will be circulating back into your where you are. But if you buy from the local, all the money will be circulating back into your community. You see what I'm coming from? So sometimes, yes, we understand things might be a little more cheap, more expensive, but at the same time, it's more expensive, but it's also more healthy and it's natural. And at the end of the day, if you support your local, you might be able to, by buying this local, might be able to buy something in the community that can help other people. So that's a form of help building your community by supporting the locals. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get out of the, oh, I could get something for 99 cents. And I got to pay $2. Yes, I understand. But you got to look at the logic of it. The logic. Don't get that's misleading. You got to look at the logic of what's going on. Because no, if you, like I now mentioned, if you buying from the local, then it doesn't matter where you at, wherever you at. No, the local could buy from someone else. You see we're coming on here? Instead of we discourage the local, instead of we discourage them by not buying, and because we're not buying, they're not planting because they have no market for it. What we're doing, we buying from the import, and now we lose the farmer who was actually growing natural food for us. So you got to look at the situation as, where are we winning here? Where am I winning? What am I gaining here? The only thing you're gaining is, believe you, saving money, but you're not saving any money. Right. Yes, you actually not saving any money, because the local gonna give you more organic food, more natural organic food. You don't know what the import have inside there. So you basically running a risk for save a few cents, right? You're running a big risk to save a few cents. And at the end of the day, your farmers in your community losing and they're gonna give it up. So now the farmers them give it up. Now what? Your farmers give it up. Now you have to depend wholeheartedly on the import. When you could have support your farmer and bill your farmer, then your farmer might be able to buy something from someone else in the community. So what happened? The money circulates. You see what I'm saying? Circulates. So sometimes we have to sit down. We have to sit down and think about the decision we're making. Is it make sense? What, look at the effect of the decision. Look at the benefit of the decision. Is it make sense? Or maybe it not, it don't make sense. And then you choose from there. Because you believe you're saving a few cents. But you're not looking at your farmers. You're losing your farmers who produce the organic food for you. Your beautiful grapes, your beautiful sugar apple, your beautiful coconut, your beautiful yam, your beautiful dasheen, edos, plum that your farmer producing, going out and take care of. And you feel that too expensive because you could go and get it in the can for a few cents cheaper. And at the same time, you breaking down the community that you live in instead of building the community that you live in. So to the island people, not knocking anybody, I'm just looking at the logic. It's my opinion. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Yes, it is sad because when you look back, right? When you look at how it used to be, when you look at the farmers them was like rich people. Farmers was like rich people. They had access to basically anything. Because if a farmer he could have always exchange. The farmer could have always deal with the barter system. Meaning exchange. People willingly will give the farmer stuff because they know the farmer have food. They were able to get food. So that was a way of survival. And I think that been taken away in the islands. I think that been drifted away. I'm not saying people is not growing food. That's not what I'm saying. But the percentage dropped by far. Many farmers I know stop farming because they say there's no market. Many farmers I know did that. There's no market for the food. Could you imagine? You growing food in a country, good food, and you can't get no food sell. Could you imagine in your community? You can't get no food sell because everybody going to the supermarket. This is how it is. You know what I'm saying? The younger generation, they're not into that. They're not into that. Even in our generation, there's a lot of people wasn't into it. Before our parents and before they was doing it for the love and just able to help people in the community. But once it start coming down now, people start wanting more. So people wanted, to sell and make a few dollars that they could able to buy things that they need. But now it come to a place now where the farmers don't have the market. So now they're giving it up. So much distraction, and also the people don't create a market for the low. That's it. That's it. If there, that's true. That's true. That's true. I think, especially, it's to me, especially the Caribbean islands, right? In many of the Caribbean islands, we have law, just such a brilliant way of life, generation income. Exactly, Booth. Right. But that taken away because of the can, because of the can stuff. You know, when you look at the islands, right? So much different islands. And many of them, right? There's some islands that grows food, and the food comes out. Like their land is just designed to grow this type of food in abundance. Like places like St. Vincent and them places, they grow a lot of dasheen. You know what I'm saying? Dasheen do well in these places, Edos, and I'm sure in other islands, they have their crop that they produce in abundance. So in that in that way, I think, well, it's my opinion. I think that they should be working with each other. You know what I mean? Working with each other. They should be doing this thing so good that they might not even importing anything. They could have set it up that they didn't even have to import anything. And that's what, just look at it. Look at it and see if that would not be possible. That would not be possible if all of them did come together and walk with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like walk with each other. I give you what, I support you with what you're not doing well. Say you might be like yam. Yam mightn't growing well by you, but it grow well by me. And then dasheen mightn't be growing well by me, but it growing well by you. So we gotta support each other, maintain each other. I'll sell you yam, you sell me dasheen. I think it would are able to walk in some form or the other. I think so. But the distraction is real, man. People will make you feel like we have a no good and you trade over the bank and you just accept whatever. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. Yes. I'm trying to think this video, but I don't. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah. Yes, that's my opinion. That's my and it's not just for that. It's just everywhere. Everywhere. If you could create a market for the local, it can help build the community. It's gonna help bring in more funds. It's gonna help bring in the money gonna be circulating in the community. The local would be expensive because labor is costly. That's true. That is true. And this is why many people saying that the local is more expensive. And I do understand. I do understand. But many of these people who say the local is expensive, they could chuck some peas in their backyard. You see what I'm saying? So you will only be buying a portion from the farmer. You see what I'm saying? So you making, you growing stuff. So you just, you ain't need too much. You see what I'm saying? So that could help you make it more affordable for you. because you're growing something as well. So for real, it will be expensive because of labor. At the end of the day, farmers grow healthy. Well, boy, blue, that is the main aspect you got to look at. That's it. Because at the end of the day, you get more healthy food where you could nourish your body and give you what you need. We don't know what, sometimes you don't know what's in the can and how long it's in the can. At least you're able to get fresh food. So my thing is, if you find that the local food is really expensive, my thing is get some containers, grow some cucumber. And buffing, oh man. It's still buffing? Oh, okay. Am I buffing, guys? Let me know. Yes, the whole concept of it is it's cheaper, but it's not healthier. And at the same time, supporting the farmer can help build the community. Maybe the farmer might have a job, might be able to hire somebody in the community. They might need extra help. Okay, thank you. They might need extra help. No, they could hire somebody in the community because they're making, you understand, the money is circulating. That's my opinion, guys. I just think it's kind of crazy, man. That's what I'm thinking right now. So okay, so let me see, hold on. Let me see if I can do this video, man. I'm trying to do a video about buffing. Okay, let me leave it like that. Yes, guys. So what's going on, guys? What's going on? How you guys doing, man? What's going on? Thank you guys as always coming out and chilling with me on every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys as always. Yes. Okay. So now, what is going on now? Wherever you at and whatever you're facing right now with the weather and these things, I really believe very soon it will be hitting everywhere. I really do believe that. It will be hitting everywhere. So all I can say, guys, like we always say, prep, try grow something. I mean, this is something you shouldn't even have to tell the people in the island. This is something they should know automatically. Try to grow something, learn to prep. Well, at least you ain't got to deal with the winter. So that's something you ain't got to deal with. So that's a blessing right there. But learn to do stuff, learn to grow something. Don't be too dependable like how we used to do it. Go back how we used to do it, grow your food. I mean, I'm not sure in them all the time. You could have grow food, you could have butcher your animal, and you didn't have a refrigerator. I'm hoping that these things still exist. I'm hoping that these knowledge still open up. I'm hoping that this knowledge was passed down. to you guys. I'm hoping that this knowledge was passed down, that in case anything, you could go right back to it. Know how to, like how they corner meat. Them time no refrigerator. There's no fridge. So when Apostle kill a whole cow, you know what I'm saying? A cow is how much thousands of pounds? Maybe 2,000, depends on the size. And you kill a cow. How could, you know what I mean? You got to figure out how you gonna save this meat. Because you might give away some, you might sell some, but at the end of the day, you still end up with a bun. How you gonna store that? And you ain't have no fridge. Well, people used to do it. So I'm hoping that it not there. I'm hoping that it never melt away. I'm hoping that that information is still valid to you guys. There's no way you shouldn't have this information. No way. I saw a news article about citrus crop being affected in some kind of disease. And that's in the island, right? Exactly. So you see what's going on? It start hitting. It's gonna, believe it or not, I believe it's gonna hit everywhere. It's gonna hit everywhere. Things gonna be happening to fruit trees and stuff everywhere. I really believe that. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of that, guys. Things happening. You have beautiful land, you have tropical land, you could grow all year round. Make use of it. I remember when, people used to go in the mountain and cut bamboo, pull the bamboo down the village, straight home, go in the mountain, cut the bamboo, pull them in the village and use them and make lettuce stand. And they grow in their lettuce, they grow in their cucumber, they grow in their seasoning, and every weekend, they grab the lettuce and they go in town and sell. I mean, I don't think that's impossible. Another generation is different now, but I don't think it's impossible. I think it's still possible. If you don't want to sell, at least you could grow it, that you can actually eat it. Yes, because I don't trust supermarket product. It don't look well nowadays. All right. Yes, it said Wynwood Island. All right. So you see what's going on now? You see what's going on? In many big places that have fruit trees, it become now that this year people lose lots of fruits. Lots of fruits people lose this year. Peach, plum, all different type of fruit people lose this year. So this thing is for real. And now in the island, we don't know what's going on. But in the Wynwood Island, there's a disease they claim going around there that actually destroying citrus tree. Look into it, guys. And you know what? Someone showed me an article, a thing today with ants. Man, this thing is really happening, man. I'm telling you. With ants all over the road, everywhere, all on the side of the which state was it again? You naturally see ants pace on top of the wall, all in the street, vehicle rolling over ants. Listen me. A lot of things. Listen me. We got to be more mindful and pay more attention and don't get distracted. We're making too much little simple thing distract us these days. Too much sympathy taking you from what you know and put you in places. You know what I'm saying? Ants all over the street, rolling up all on the side of the houses. That was something. And now it's getting where it's hitting the island where the city. Some guys, all I can say, guys, be mindful of what you're doing. Observe, don't get distracted. I saw that. You saw the video with the ants them? Do you remember what state it was? My journey to success. Do you remember what state it was? Man, if you see ants oh man, it's crazy. But this is what's going on now, guys. So don't get distracted these days. You got to be mindful of what is going on. Yes, Nevada. Yeah, okay. In Nevada. So all you got to do, type, check it out, and you might see the video. Ants everywhere. Everywhere. If my internet wasn't buff, it wasn't thing, I would have gone and look for it and play. Yes, look it up. Nevada, look it up and you'll see what's going on. And people getting distracted. No, man. The distraction on a all-time high right now. We have to focus. I agree with that. Because something like that, and that should be on the news. Everybody should be seeing that. Everybody should be hearing about that. But no, you barely hearing about it. You barely hearing anything about it. But that's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is. You know, when you look, the thing is, when you look, right? When you look at people people in different islands, like for instance, Fifi Johnny, like for instance, myself, we actually trying to grow fruits that's from the island. You see what I'm saying? We trying to grow fruits, and even though we know it might be really struggling to able to grow them, we still try, because the benefit, some of the leaf them have benefit. Okay, in the island you could walk around and pick up a mango seed. Sometimes you walk on the mango tree and there's mango busting up. Well, in my time, I don't know for now, right? Then in them time, it was like you could walk on the mango tree and there's a mango busting up right there. You dig it up and transplant it. I believe everyone should have yard should full of fruit trees. It's not even on my news feed. Wow. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When out here trying to get into drama and all kind of stuff and real thing happening, this thing ain't no joke. Real thing is going on. You see what I'm saying? Serious thing is happening, not because it's not by your doorstep. Meaning it's not happening. It is happening. Things is happening. And like I always say, not just one place, all around the world. There's places where never had water start popping up in the desert. It's thing. I wish I can send it to you. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, at least it's all I got to do is look it up. Just look it up, Nevada, and see and that might give you a idea of what actually going down. But this is what happening, and like last year, last year, right, in one of the islands, Saint Vincent. Oh, you could send it to this email for me. Thank you, Fifi. The email on the screen. You could send it there for me, all right? It's a, let me see. It's a cricket infection. Oh, it's a cricket. Oh, it's a cricket. I thought it was ants. Okay, all right. Okay, it's a cricket. It's a cricket infection. Sorry, I thought it was ants. How they look on the wall, and I thought it was ants for real. But if you see how they look thick all on the road, if you see the thing. Hey Mike, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, so plenty thing is going on, and people just got to be aware because you got to be focused these days, and you got to focus on what's coming, and try to be prepared that things could be a little, you know what I mean? Like you at least you good for some time. You ain't got to put yourself outside. You could stay indoor for a month. You know what I'm saying? Without come outside. That's how you got to set up yourself these days, man. Yes, that's how you got to set up yourself these days. That you could be inside for a month, 6 months, and you ain't got to come outside for food and for like food. So a few months, it was last year or the year before. No, the year before, when the sulfur erupt in the island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the sulfur erupt, and when you look, you seeing roof, the ash from the volcano. You seeing roof sinking in because the ash so heavy. That was something. And this, the ash was in the air. People got to walk with masks. People saying the ash coming in. Like in the island. Housing they like oversea. Go up to the roof. There's always a space up there. Because you're not for worry about the cold weather. So there's always a space up there that air could come through. People say ashes was in the air coming through. And the flow, they can see the ashes on the flow. And it reached other islands as well. So listen me. It's getting crazy, I'm telling you. You heard about the 12,000 dead fish in Texas that, oh wow. No, I ain't heard about that. Wow. No, I didn't heard about that. Wow. But they said that's normal with temperature change. But 12,000 is a lot. Wow. Yes, Grenada got a lot of us from St. Vincent. Yes, Grenada, I'm sure Grenada's supposed to get. Even Barbados, they say get as well. Barbados, St. Lucia, get that ash as well. I'm not sure if the volcano root, like the vein, I'm not sure if that vein is over in Grenada as well. Because you know they say the vein does go underwater and go into different places. So maybe, who knows? Maybe you have vein in Grenada, St. Lucia, and them close by island. But yeah, the ashes go so high. So if the ashes reach Grenada, Barbados, and them places, what you think it did to the people them who live right under it, which is mostly the Garifuna people them? What you think it did? These people had also. I was watching a video. Everybody run. You see? Wait, I'm missing anyone? Okay. Okay. Yes, I. Oh, you saw that video. That video. Fifth. Okay. I am good night. All I'm sorry. Oh, sorry to hear that. Live from scratch. Bad weather. Oh wow. Hope everything work out. Hope you safe. Oh wow. Bad weather. But good night. Welcome. And I hope everything works out in your favor over that side. All right. Yes, be safe. Wow. Yes, a lot of things going on, and it's happening so fast. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't listen. To me, this is not the time to be focusing on the distraction. This is not the time, and it doesn't matter which part of the wall you at. Wherever you at now is not the time to be distracted. Everything happening so fast these days. So fast is like, I mean, think about it. Look how fast everything is happening. So, yes, some people will tell you, man, the distraction is real, or no? The distraction is real. Here, how the distraction is real. You grow up knowing that it's better to have than not to have. That's how you grow up. Some people will tell you, no, why am I going to stack up? What about if I got to leave? Okay, well, look at it this way. What about if you don't have to leave? You see what I'm saying? If you got to leave, then you leave. You know what I mean? At least you know you have. Basically, what they're saying, you might got to leave and run, leave everything. Yeah, but what about if you ain't got to leave? You see what I'm saying? So to me, all that is distraction. All that is distraction. Focus on what is happening all around us so fast today. Don't get distracted on what is happening so fast. If you could do something to help yourself, do something for help yourself. Get yourself prepared. And on my other channel, we focus on that as well. But here, you know, we're trying to reach the island people too as well. So we want to tell you, your parents, your grandparents, your all of used to live off the land. And they never have refrigerator. They never have a fridge. But they understand how to prep. Prep was like a lifestyle. Prepping is like a lifestyle. You got animal. You really animal. You got to butcher one of them. You got to figure out how to preserve that meat, that it could last. Because you ain't want it to spoil. So this is what they used to do in the old time. So I'm hoping that this information is still available to the younger people. The younger people. Oh yes, the distraction is happening. Yes. Yes. I'm hoping to the younger people. So on this channel, what we're going to be doing, which we also talk about, we talk a lot about that as well. So we have a lot of live going on. Definitely. Definitely, boy blue. Definitely. Definitely. Corn pork, right? We have a lot. We have live you could go back and check out where we talk about how the people used to preserve the meat, like the pork, the beef, and like boy blue say, corn pork. How they used to corn the pork? They used to bathe it with salt. Plenty salt. You chop up the meat, chop up the bone, you chop it up real fine, and then you paste it with salt, and then you put it in the sun every day. You put it in the sun, and you're watching because you can't make rain wet it. So you got to make sure you pay attention. Even fish as well, as Fifi Johnny say, corn fish. Yes, even fish as well. They use salt. Salt is very good to preserve meat, fish. So if you lose that, please stay tuned because we're gonna keep that information. We're not gonna let that information go down because any part of the world you could survive in that form. And I know in every part of the world, everybody have had a way of preserving their meat when they catch them. In every part of the world, everybody have their own way and style of how they preserve their stuff. But over the years, this information been melting away because why? Or people actually nobody they not really know animal, they buying the meat. You see? So this information, few years from now, you wouldn't be hearing about these information. But if you have the skill and the knowledge, it can't be taken away from you. So apply yourself, learn these things. You just never know. We used to get salt from the salt pan. Okay, okay, okay. And then you paste it on top the meat and them time I used to eat meat. In my young time growing, I used to eat meat, and they always say we're sweet that goes because I'm telling you, corn pork used to be one that corn pork was that rice was tasty. Oh yes, but I had enough of these things. I know I eat enough in all different form. I eat meat. I just think I had enough now. But not knocking anyone. I just feel I had enough for real. Seriously. And and these days again, like for instance, we always have a animal. Your parents might say, all right, this animal is yours. You take care of this animal. And so you might have one, and your one turn into five, six animals, just like that, as a young boy, young girl growing up. Your parents give you one, and that one could turn into six. I mean, them thing was really good. That was good for the mind because one and you multiply. That's a way of teach you how. If you have something and you take care of it, what could happen. That was a really good lesson. That was a really good lesson. They used to give you one each. That's yours. You got to take care of that. Then when you're done, you have so much now, you might sell one because you might want to buy something. You might want to buy shoes. You might want to buy a piece of cloth for the tailor, sew 2 pants for you. You see what I'm saying? And you could have sell an animal just like that. Or you could have butcher one and sell some meat and keep some of the meat for you and your family and sell some and able to buy. You see, it was so, listen to me, it was so easy in them time. But time changed, time changed. Oh, yes. All you need is one. Like they're going to give you a woman and then you could carry the woman to one of where your parents have. And they jump them and just like that. Sometimes you have a sheep make three lamb. Sometimes it make two. Sometimes it make one. You see what I'm saying? So from one, you start multiplying until you have a herd for your own self. You have your own little herd. So guys, listen to me. Don't get away from that. If you have the space and you have the area and you have, even as one, try it out. Buy even as one. Sell some, keep some meat to cook. Exactly. You see, it's so much you could do. It's so much you could do with what you have in them time. But man, the distraction is real, Jay. The distraction is real. That was a really good way that was an easy way of living and teaching your children them at the same time how to live. Seriously. Yes, sheep and goat multiply quickly. Yes, exactly. And even pig, because I remember we used to have pig make like 14 young one time. 14. Then by 6 months, the pig ready again. Yes, so sheep, goat, pig, cow, cow already. You gotta wait 9 months. When after the cow get baby in the stomach, you gotta wait 9 months before that cow could have. So cow was kinda slow, but goat, sheep, pig, man, listen to me. Rabbit, these things hatch, these things full up, these things make you multiply very quick. At one point, I have 13 sheep from start. All right, okay. Thank you for that, Boy Blue. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm no. This is what no talking about. From one sheep, Boy Blue turned out with 13. You see what I'm saying? And that pretty fast. It didn't take no bunch of years for that to happen. That's how it used to be. And I think it should always be like that. Yes. That's a lot of meat. I tell you that. For the America, we don't have that. I mean, you guys have it, but you know what? It's if you're in the city, that's the thing. If you're in the city, you mightn't see that much, but in the countryside, people actually, well, not everybody, but some people actually growing food and growing their animal. Yeah. But if you're in the city, it's very hard to see that kind of lifestyle. Very hard. It's interesting to hear how you had animal to raise. That's yes, it's very interesting. And we're glad to have you here, as you're not from the island, but at the same time you able to learn a different culture. What is better than that? You at least you're able to learn a different culture. So you welcome here anytime. You could always come over and join us every Friday, 8 p.m. East, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's all we talk about, the culture on things and how we used to do things. So you are welcome. And I know it might be hard, but for hearing how we rear the animal and these things, and you never used to it, but it might be as hard as it seems. Even people I see, even people in the city are doing more now, even growing on the balcony. That is true. That is true. The thing is, all you need is a few space, and you could, if you have a balcony, all you need is a few container. If you have a backyard, all you need is a few containers. Same way. If you have a big yard, you could dig up a little area and you could put something in the ground. You could plant something, whether it's herbs, whether it's there's a lot of people out here on YouTube that actually you could learn something from. You could learn from my other channel. You could learn from Fifi Journey as well. How to grow and raise. If you want a real animal, chicken, well, that's the place to go. At Fifi Journey. Me, I only grow food. You see what I'm saying? But yes. And I'm checking your channel and I see you about here. So I'm definitely gonna shout you out from time to time. All right? Appreciate you coming over on this side and even on the other channel. Thank you so much. In my case, if you have a big yard, right? I agree. I'm not into the flowers. The only flowers I into is the one them that I can use and make tea. And this is what people got to understand too. There's so many different flowers that's actually herb that you could use, and pretty flowers that you could use and make tea. So if there's any flowers in my yard, it's gonna be the ones them that I can use and make tea. That's the flowers. And I'm not into the green. A lot of people love to see the green yard. I understand. But man, it's better you split up that yard and grow something. Doesn't matter where you are. And even people in cold climate now is trying to rear animal, is trying to grow their own food. So the tropical in the island where you could grow food all year round, that shouldn't be a problem. That should not be a problem. You could grow food all year round, and then your soil is so fertile. Your soil is rich. If you don't want to grow food, at least plant some breadfruit tree. Coconut tree. Put a coconut tree in your yard. A golden apple. Hold on. Does anyone in here know about golden apple? I agree plant the flowers. Yes, that's the flowers I'm growing. Is there anyone? Fifi Johnny, Boy Blue. I don't know if life from scratch in here. Do you know anything about? Do you know there's a fruit named golden apple? The seed of it is, well, that's what I know it by. The seed of it have some, the whole seed have some pecky thing point out right around it. We don't have plantanos and bread. All right, Boy Blue. All right, I understand. I understand you. I understand you because I see I need a good breadfruit for a long, long time. So I understand. I understand. And I don't know, I might have to change a picture in the back there because the breadfruit has made me want to pull them through, you know. Yes, we don't call them. So it's the same name you call it? With the prickle seed. Yes. So what do you call it? But anyhow, these are fruit trees if you have space. Yes. I'm sorry to say breadfruit, Boy Blue. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I swear I could eat a good one too, for real. I need a breadfruit right now too. Oh, Shams. What did I start? I need some breadfruit. Oh, man. I need a good breadfruit for a long, long time. Seriously. A good breadfruit. My goodness. Yes, we call it golden apple. Really? You see what I'm saying? You see? Man, listen to me. So many different names in the island, so many fruits. Many of them, we call them the same name. Majority of them, as far as I see. Same name. And then in other I'm sure in some of the other islands call them something different. But listen to me, when you hold on a sweet golden apple, some of them just kind of sour. But when you hold on a sweet one, the juice running down your hand, man, listen to me. We had one in our yard, man. Listen to me. We used to rush when they hit a golden apple tree, they start to ripe. Because them thing was so sweet. And sometimes you not even have to wait till they ripe. You could eat them close to ripe, half ripe, and they're still sweet. Yes, we call it the same name. Yes, wow, damn. Okay, that's cool. Wow. But it was sweet. But what I'm saying is, I remember, you know what I'm saying, people used to have coconut tree and different type of coconut tree. He had the orange, short coconut tree. He had the orange, he had the green. Some people used to have the tall one, but some people used to just stick around with the short ones. So you have different type of coconut. You have plum, you have golden apple, you have banana, you have so much fruits. Go jar plum. We used to have jar plum in our yard too. What else? So you all, I don't know, man. I think that's, and the thing about it, it was so easy to get access to a plant. You're gonna just go under a tree and the seed, the plant, and drop on the seed bus, and it start germinating and start growing right under there. I don't know if time changed, but guys, I think you need to go back to the land. Them sweet, juicy one licking. Yes, 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 yes. We have some sweet one, man. Damn. Yes, yes. We had the yellow coconut too. Right, right, exactly. So all you gotta do is get these things in your yard. So if you had these things in your yard, now, like what we was talking about earlier, the local farmer, right? Say for instance, you're growing half of what you need. Now you could go to the local farmer for the extra. Cause you know what I'm saying? So the money you spend with the local farmer can use back that money and maybe buy some seed or some kind of stuff he might need from someone. But at the end of the day, money is circulate. 100% of money is circulate. When you buy, when you deal with the Canada import, only 5% stays, 95% gone. So look into this thing and also look at the benefit and the health wise. Okay? Plant fruits. It might sound like, oh, if you get a small plant, it might take forever. But plant the fruits then. Before you win, they're gonna start produce food for you. All right. So I just want to encourage the youths, the younger generation who never had the opportunity to rear animal, to walk the land. I think it's important that you learn that and you keep that in knowledge should pass down to generations because people was doing pretty well off of this lifestyle, growing food, living off the land. I remember, man, I'm trying. Let me see if this thing could work now. I remember, right? The houses. I don't know if you guys know about. We used to call these houses Watland dog. And save. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Very important. And save seed too. Yes, and save seed too. Save seed. Okay. You know, and the next thing again too, what I believe has gone away too. You know what I believe has gone away too? The way they used to build house. I don't know if you guys see them type of house, but the way they used to build the houses, you know, they used to have they had no galvanized. They didn't have no galvanized. They didn't have nails. They didn't have these things. But they used to build a house. We used to call them Watland dog. I don't know why they call them that, but they used to call them Watland dog, right? The houses is like they're gonna frame it up and they're gonna take stick, like they're gonna use them tin stick and tin them around and tie them, plait them around the house. Then they're gonna add bush. They're gonna add like straws and like coconut branch, like palm leaf, all different kind of stuff they used to do and put on the roof. And the way they said it, the way the people said it, when rain come, it ain't leaking. Because they said it that it's gonna, when the rain drop and fall, it's gonna keep falling and somehow or the other it was leaking. And then they used to use clay. They used to use clay and paste it on the outer side of the house. And you know what? Yes, 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 yes. Stick and tying. Yes, 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 yes. So you know what I'm talking about. That's a marvelous skill to have. These information should never melt away. Never. And these houses, people used to live in these houses comfortable. And the house was really good for temperature. If it's burning up outside, it's cool inside. Yeah, it was cool inside. You understand? Because the clay, it's just like you use cement and you thing it in and you thing it in and you know what I mean? They used to use clay and do that. Yeah, I see a couple, not much, but I see a couple of them. And I think they still have today. They still have them today at this time. So you have people who never stop. You have people who carry on that culture. Never stop. And to today, your people still have them kind of house. It gives you, don't care how hot outside is. And you go in one of them, it's cool and nice. It's really good for temperature. Yeah. Them are things you should never lose these skills. That you could build a house without nail and galvanize just the wood, just from the land, and no water wetting you. Yeah, that's something for really look into when you check it out. Yeah, that's something for really look into. If you have access to these people who still doing these things, you should try to learn. And they should have school with these things. Because to me, it's about survival. Yes, clay does. Yes, yes, yes. Clay good. Yes, cool and nice. To me, it's about survival. And if if you don't have the funds, and there's a other way, why not? You do what you could do until you could do better. So these skills should always be available that people have access to. So if you don't have the funds to go and buy stone and cement and blocks and all this thing, but you could use the land and build a house, why not? Until you could afford to buy blocks and cement and sand. At least you have something to live in a meanwhile. You see what I'm saying? So them skills should never go away. That's why they used to store drinking water in clay. Right, right. You see what I'm saying? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. You see? Yes, clay really keep, don't care how hard it is. Don't care how hot it is. You in a clay house, it feels so cool and nice. Yes. So the skill, to me, skill is very important. And to me, when come on survival, you should always try to achieve skills, meaning put yourself in the way. that you could learn something. Put yourself in the way that you can. This ain't the time to waste time. I'm telling you right now. And if you're dealing with people and you find these time wasters, you just gotta move on and you just gotta move on. Hang with people who could, help you, like-minded about the same thing. You could learn something. This ain't no time for drama. Drama is distraction right now. Focus on accomplishing and achieving. All right? So, yes, guys, thank you again. Thank you, guys, again for coming through again. I appreciate each and everybody for coming out tonight. Next week, we're going to definitely come up with a topic next week that we can talk about next week. A topic. I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it in my community tab. The topic we're going to come up with next week. All right? So thank you guys as always for coming through again. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for making this possible, that we can come out every Friday night and have a conversation about the island. Thank you guys. Truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right. Thank you, Boy Blue, for coming through. Thank you, Fifi Johnny. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Live from Scratch. Thank you, Journey to Success. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Nice. All right. Thank you, Boy Blue. I appreciate that. Yeah. So next week, we're going to basically have a more, like a topic that we all can relate and basically have a decent a lot. Okay, next, you know what? Next week is laughing time. next next week is fun time. Thank you. Next week is joking time. Yes, you guys are good. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, guys, we can't have it every night serious. We got to have some fun time. So we're going to have next week as a fun night where we will be laughing, talking about old time things and how it happened. You know what I'm saying? So yes, guys, as always, thank you guys again for coming through. Appreciate each and every one of you. All right, good night, Mike. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Thank you, Boy Blue. Thank you, Fifi. Thank you, Journey to Success. Thank you, Live from Scratch. Everybody who come through tonight, I appreciate you guys. Good night. Hope to see you guys next week, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So good. Yeah, yes. Yes, next week is stop win time. Laugh till your belly, till your belly, till your belly, till your belly's, till your car, till your belly hot. Yes, fun night. Well, yes. We gotta do our fun night. We're gonna do our serious night, and then we have our fun night where we gotta laugh. All right. Yes, guys. So thank again for coming out. I appreciate you guys. Peace, love, and blessing to each and every one of you. Good night. All right. Have a blessed and wonderful weekend.